Yo, what's going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy, comes to you guys with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, drop a sub, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts on the video that you're about to watch. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, what is going on with Mitchell Robinson and the New York Knicks? In these last couple of days, even in the last 24 hours, I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff from Knicks fans and Knicks Twitter. Sorry if you hear that in the background, there's a plane going all over me in the back. Please excuse that. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of things going on with Mitchell Robinson and the New York Knicks, and I gotta come and give you my thoughts because this is crazy. Alright, the first thing, there's been rumors of Mitchell Robinson's previous agent suing one of his previous agents. It's crazy. Something about bribery, giving Mitchell Robinson a $35,000 pickup truck. Hey, do you, man, do you. But yeah, so Mitchell Robinson has gotten injured a couple of days ago. As we all know, he broke his foot, and you know, people have been calling him injury prone. He broke his foot, he broke his wrist, his hand, whatever it is. He had a couple ankle injuries, knee injuries in the previous years. I'm here to tell you guys, like, what? Both of those injuries are freak injuries. Like, his hand, like, nobody would have expected his hand to hit the elbow or something of Julius Randle, whatever it was, and his finger and his hand to break. That's a freak injury. That doesn't happen that many times. Now his leg, his foot injury, that's also a freak injury, only because the way he lands. I know the way he lands, every time he lands is awkward, but nobody expected him to go up for that, and nobody expected him to land awkwardly. And I know most foot injuries happen when you land awkwardly. I get it. Don't come on, I understand, but relax. Him landing like that, he lands like that previously before. There's been a couple of games, even when he goes for blocks and he lands awkwardly, you know, he lands like that, and nobody expected his foot break, his one of his foot bones break. And I understand that you might call him injury prone because Mitchell Robinson has never played a full season in the NBA. In his rookie season, he played like what, 66 games out of 82. Last season, he played 61 of the 64 games that we played last season. This year, he's played 31 of the 72 games if he misses the entire regular season going forward. We don't know his timetable of how long he's going to be out for because he did have successful surgery yesterday. And we don't know his timetable when he will be back and be able to practice and officially come on the court. If we do make the playoffs, I think he's expected to be, if we're in the playoffs in the first round or in the second round, if we get that far. Who knows? I'm not going to talk about it because, you know, Knicks fans, we scared of that P word. Shout out CK. He got me on the P word. We don't say the full word anymore. Until we make it, we're not going to say the full word. It's the P word right now. Shout out CK2K. I'll leave his link in the description below, though. But yeah, Mitchell Robinson, somebody on the ESPN cast and previous Nets broadcaster, whatever his name is, his name is Bobby Marks. His name is Bobby Marks, and he came out yesterday. I'm gonna paraphrase it because I don't have the quote put up in front of me. But he said something on the lines that Mitchell Robinson should be getting around 3 years, $30 million, and should not be, you know, somewhere close to Christian Wood, who got 3 years, $41 million, something like that. I don't understand, because what Mitchell Robinson does, we don't need that much out of the center position. The center position in Tom Thibodeau's rotation doesn't really get featured that much. Now, I know Mitchell Robinson is not the most offensively gifted person in the NBA, but defensively, he's one of the best there is. For his size and his agility and his quickness, there's not that many players that are quicker and faster than Mitchell Robinson at his size. Mitchell Robinson is 6'11", 7 foot tall, and he's like 250 pounds. He can move very fast, and he can contest shots, and he has a long wingspan. Now, Mitchell Robinson is a very good defender. We all know that, you know, he's always up in the blocks total. He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year yet, but he's always up there in defensive stats, you know, leading blocks or being in like the top 5 blocks. We know he's a good defender. Question goes for, should the New York Knicks extend Mitchell Robinson after this season? Because Mitchell Robinson is going on his last year of his rookie contract. The New York Knicks have an option to either extend him, pay him, or they let him, we play out next season, and then he's a unrestricted free agent, meaning any team can go after him in free agency. And we have reports of the Mavericks wanting to, you know, keep an eye on him and see what goes on with him. So now it's up to the New York Knicks. Should they match Mitchell Robinson, give him a contract that Mitchell Robinson would like? I personally think that we should keep Mitchell Robinson. Now, I know he's not the most offensively gifted person, but when you have players around you that can score the ball, do you really need to score the ball, or you just have to play defense? Because that's what Mitchell Robinson basically does. We have RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Alfred Payton, even though I don't like him, as you guys know. Emmanuel quickly can, take Alfred Payton's minutes, even Derrick Rose. And we have never seen Mitchell Robinson with a pure point guard, a pass-first point guard that can throw him lobs and get him in open position. He gets most of his points from putbacks and offensive rebounds, which is how he scores his points. And that's exactly why Mitchell Robinson doesn't score that many points. He's always going for putback. He gets the scraps, and that really doesn't happen that much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Mitchell Robinson. Should the New York Knicks extend him? Should we trade him in the, with the draft pick in the upcoming draft? Maybe get Evan Mobley trade up. Who knows? We get a superstar in Karl Towns. Is somebody that's been linked to be on the free agency pool going forward. I don't know. But let me know your guys' thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.